guys, welcome to round 2 of Driftleague here at Driftland. We're all set up. George and Mel are in the trailer. In the van. And it's still very early. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've just had the car scrutineered and we'll be going for briefing in a little bit. Am I excited? No. Did yesterday's practice day go well? No. This track is a horrible one for me because last time I drove this track, this layout, this happened. Now it's very easy to say to yourself, don't worry about it, you've got this. This happened last time, that happened last time. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works in my head. Once I've got something in my head, it's very hard to get it out. So clip 2 where I crashed last time, it has literally got like a mental block on it. As I approach it, I slow down too much. And no matter what I say to myself, I can't seem to be shifting it. So, but today's another day. Let's get it done. Pitted up next to us, we've got Matt Smith and Martin Wanacott. These guys are from the Shire, and Martin won the championship last year, done extremely well. Me and Martin always have a bit of a giggle, and we had a good laugh yesterday. Martin was slaying tyres, driving extremely well. Matt turned up a little later. Matt's not really an early riser. He's probably still in bed there now, tucked up, nice and tight. Not quite sure what Martin will be doing, but yeah, be good to see these boys out on track on the Sunday. Here we have the dogs of war preparing for the day ahead. Talking of dogs, look at these! Look at these! That sexy boy. He's so handsome. All right, guys. Well, that's qualifying done. I'm not going to lie, pretty disappointed with those scores. I was really happy with my runs. First lap was dry. Let's take a look at that now.
Low intensity, but he gets it all the way to the A-line of zone 2. Transitions around clip 3. Nice flick, fulfills clip 4. Onto zone 5 on full smoke, full shot. Transitions to the last corner. Gets the clipping point 1 by 1. Absolutely epic line by Mark Brown.
Second lap was a wet lap. Let's take a look at that one.
Commentator's curse.
I'm not going to commentator curse. There you go. We got next up the second one from Mark Brown. Wow, look at that initiation. Absolutely wild. Transitions around, fulfilled clip 1 into zone 2. Right between A and B line. Gets the throttle control nicely. The smoke is coming out now. Big flames, big backfires onto clip 4. Slows it down on angle. Very patient by Mark there. Gets back on power. Onto clip 6. A little bit shallow. He's on C line at zone 7, but he's making it all the way to the wall.
And unfortunately, the dry lap got me a 64, I think it was, and then no, 67, and then the wet lap got me a 68, which I'm pretty disappointed with. From what I could see, there was other people making a lot more mistakes and getting much better scores, but unfortunately, I think they expect more from me. It is what it is. Scores are scores, and I did talk to the judges, and they did highlight a few issues. My wet lap, the crazy flick initiation was unchaseable. Yeah,
Too flamboyant.
Too flamboyant. I get that. Just sometimes I thought qualifying could be made fun, but hey, guess not. So we'll learn from that and we'll move forward. Tomorrow is battles, and let's see how that goes.
The next day.
A bit of a gap here. Here we go through the pace code. Mark Brown in the chase, bumper to bumper. Great initiation by both drivers. Oh, Mark fails to initiate. That's going to be something for more to the chase. But now he's back in the track a little bit. He's not getting all the zones to film, but he's now back online, back in formation. Mark is right there. They are very cool. That car is absolutely awesome. But now we're going to see Mark Brown in the lead. Definitely not failing to initiate this time. Big angle. Andrew goes into the deep. I guess we'll never know.
One of the worst laps I've done. I was like, my practice lap was amazing. My lead line was horrific. And they went, "You won it." I was like, "Nah, you got that wrong." Oh yeah, that little wall rub tonight. Mate, it's wet on the exit.
Guys, well, we just got back from our first battle. As you can see, the team are running away because the camera's out. They just don't like the camera, bless them. But believe it or not, we just won our first battle. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was gifted that battle. We done a practice lap first because it rolled over to Sunday because of the weather. So they gave us a practice lap. The practice lap was absolutely amazing. Probably the best lap I've done all weekend. We then went into a chase run. But you will see on the video in a second when I didn't record that one, so you won't get that. But in the practice run, the last clip, it was soaking wet, just at the last clip. So I've done my practice run, drove round to the start line, chased first, couldn't initiate, steered left, didn't steer, steered right, didn't steer, soaking wet front tyres, just didn't think about it. But then we went and we carried on that chase, managed to get it to initiate. It was all right, not the best, but it was all right. Then we led, and I was C-line on clip 2. Usual nerves, kicked back in again. Up next, we've got Paul Seymour. I'm not exactly feeling, I'm just not comfortable on this layout. So we'll just go and do our best, and maybe we'll get gifted again. Who knows? Who knows? What? But the boys are here. Everyone's having a giggle, and let's go and have a battle. Right, guys, well, that's our day over. We lost that battle. A great battle, actually. It was a lot to kind of go through on this battle. I chased first, and for some reason I shifted into third. The car didn't shift. I don't know why. I don't know if I didn't pull it hard enough. I'm pretty sure I felt the shifter click. It is only a Moser shifter with a micro switch. It literally goes click, but it didn't shift up. So it absolutely destroyed my my initiation, and then I was kind of on the back foot. But I'll tell you what, let's take a look.
Twice the tenders, same amount of power. Let's see what happens.
Both Southern boys.
Oh, Mark Brown fails to initiate again, but he's now back to Paul Seymour doing that. Gets himself into positioning of way
But what you probably also see there is the lead car pretty much stalled to a stop on the last clipping point. Left me absolutely nowhere to go, to the point where, you know, I anchored up absolutely everything, lost the front bumper, and just kind of left the track. I think that was what made it difficult for the judges. It took them a long time to come to the decision. Did he stop moving? He didn't. but obviously it was a huge error. I'm going to guess, I haven't spoken to the judges, it's not really necessary, but I'm going to guess that if I hadn't messed up my initiation on the chase, then I probably would have took the win because of that. But I messed up on entry, he messed up at the end. You know, it's tit for tat. So moving on to my lead, the lead was actually quite smooth. I think I was a little, you know, not deep enough on clip 2, pretty standard. I feel a lot more comfortable with clip 2 now than I had done for the whole weekend, but it was a little shy on clip 2. I'll tell you what, take a look.
So here we go, switching them around. We got Mark Brown in the lead without a bumper. We got Paul Seymour in the chase. Now Mark Brown makes a great initiation. Paul Seymour makes a dive into zone 2. And now he's in formation, stays on the rear door.
Yep, so that was it. That was our day done. And me and Mel were just sitting here, me and Mel and Stan are just sitting in the van waiting for the Class 2 battles to begin. No, Class 1 battles to begin. And we'll enjoy the rest of our day and we're going to head home. Has it been the best weekend? No. Has the car caused me trouble? Yes. Have I caused myself trouble? Yes. I haven't enjoyed it as much as I should have done, but it's a long way to come to not have an enjoyable weekend. But I've had fun with the wife, I've had fun with the team. Been nice having the dog here. And that's the end of it, guys. So we'll catch up soon. Round 3, Teesside. Hope that goes a bit better.
Like,
see you later.
Share and subscribe.
Yeah, like, share. It's not hard, guys. It's a click of a button. It helps. It really does. Get it done. See you later.